SCP-09-5429. Recording length 03 minutes and 17 seconds. This recording was created using www.spokentext.net. Is an American socialist revolution really feasible? That depends on what you mean by feasible. We do think it is feasible if you take a long-term view that understands, in a Marxist way, that the struggle for reforms today, quantitative change, is dialectically connected to bringing about a revolution. Qualitative change. If your question means do we think a small party can cause a revolution by itself, the answer is certainly no. We think of revolutions as profoundly democratic events, which if they are to succeed, must involve the support of a majority of the working class. A revolution that is a version of a coup won't succeed in the long term, because to fundamentally transform society requires the active involvement and support of a majority. So feasible? Yes. Quick? No. The main obstacles to a socialist country in the U.S. lie not in the formal system of representative government or the division of government into branches with checks and balances. The main obstacles come from the economic system, which is undemocratic, and uses the power of money in economic and financial way to dominate and distort the political system, the media, cultural and academic spheres, and other major aspects of life. We think that a socialist government could be elected under our current political structure, and that if the capitalist class can be restrained sufficiently, that transformation could be peaceful. That is what we want, what we work for. But in most revolutions, the source of the violence is the actions of the established order, which resorts to civil war or violent repression to prevent a peaceful revolution. A socialist transformation in the U.S. would take the money out of politics, would put democracy into the economic system, would stop the international imperialist adventures that capitalist governments claim to oppose but start constantly. A socialist-led government would seek to expand democracy, public power, and social programs, and would work to curtail or end all military and repressive and oppressive policies. For example, the U.S. government currently is one of the largest arms suppliers in the world, selling armaments by the billions, and demanding that international treaties allow this type of immoral, reprehensible trade. Can I join the Communist Party if I'm religious? Isn't Marxism against religion? The Communist Party is a political movement for all who oppose capitalism, oppression and exploitation. We welcome religious people into our ranks. We have priests, ministers and religious activists from many churches as members. We see no contradiction in atheists and religious people joining together in a party that works for social justice, peace and socialism. Marxism is not against religion, just against those who use religion and religious organizations for reactionary purposes. We are against the right wing in the religious community as we are against the right wing elsewhere in society. The SIP-USA stands for freedom of religion and welcomes members from all religions, and supports the progressives in every religion who fight for the poor, for workers, for a humane and just society. This recording was created using Spoken Text, a free online text-to-speech converter. To learn more about Spoken Text, visit www.spokentext.net.